Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So glad to see you all here this morning, here at the Center of Peace, and our Sunday morning celebration, celebrating love and celebrating life. I'm delighted that you all are here and that I get to be with you this morning. My name is Twana Malone, and I'm the senior minister here at the Center of Peace. Welcome to all who are here live and in person and those who are joining us online. My pronouns are she, her, and they. And this morning we have a wonderful service in store. We have our licensed professional practitioners leading us in our service this morning, leading us in our meditation. Our time of practice is Patricia Watson, leading us in the ringing of our chakra bowl, giving us all an opportunity to bring our attention and our awareness into the room and to be present with the presence itself is is Cynthia Banks. Leading us this morning in our treatment, our affirmative prayer is Alima A. Boyd. Leading us this morning in our selected and sacred readings is Sandy Forrest. Holding consciousness for us this morning, that is in quiet repose and knowing that our time together today, that it unfolds in the most wonderful and magnificent way, is Katia Thompson, Deborah Ford, and Mara Davis. You might see Deborah with her eyes closed. It is because she is in prayer. Our music today is being sung forth through Mr. Warren Cooper. Greeting all who walk into our space today. Our sacred sanctuary is Keenan Taylor. We have Al, Vern, and Nicole on the ones, twos, and threes, holding things down on the technological side of life. So, with that, I think that we are all set. Let me invite you all to take a deep breath and to relax as Patricia comes forward to lead us in our practice of meditation this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Patricia Watson, and I'm a remote practitioner from East LaHaye, Nova Scotia. My pronouns are she and her. This meditation this morning is a blissful mind meditation. So just let your hands rest loosely in your lap. Close your eyes, if you so desire, and relax. With your eyes closed, begin to connect with your inner world of thought and feeling. Give yourself permission to just relax into this experience. Right now, you are free from all your responsibilities, so listen to the beautiful music in the background. And if you find that your mind wanders during this meditation, simply bring your awareness back to the sound of my voice, and I will guide you to a place of deep relaxation and inner stillness. Now take a long, slow, deep breath in, and then release it. Breathe in one more time, consciously, and release. And feel yourself relaxing even deeper. Notice the feelings of relaxation that are beginning to spread throughout your entire body. With each breath, your feel and your thoughts become lighter, and you sense a feeling of spaciousness that is opening up inside. And just relax. Just allow that feeling to be present right now. In this state of relaxation, let's take a journey to an inner place of serenity and bliss. And as I speak, just allow those images to form in your mind naturally within your own time. If mental pictures come up, then simply sense your imagined surroundings rather than seeing them, and let go of all expectations and just allow yourself to experience these words of love and joy. Now imagine that you are standing in a beautiful grassy field and you feel the warmth of the sun on your face and your body. You can feel the lush green grass, and it's soft beneath your feet. And you hear the sounds of nature all around you. And take a moment right now to appreciate and see and feel your surroundings. And you notice a large tree that's in front of you. And you begin to walk towards that tree. Just be in the moment. And as you walk, you just feel that environment and the atmosphere all around you. And now you're standing beneath that tree. It's got beautiful long branches and broad leaves that are hanging over your head. And you notice that the tree has beautiful fruit of many shapes and sizes and colors. This is really no ordinary tree. Its fruits contains very special powers. So you reach up and you take one of the pieces of fruit and you take it in your hand and you study it for a moment. And you notice the color and the texture and the weight. Now take a bite. And as this fruit slides down your throat into your stomach, something wonderful begins to happen. You can feel it just lovingly flowing. And as it slides down your throat, you can see that glow of spirit. And that sensation begins in your stomach, and it spreads through your heart. It spreads throughout your entire body. For it is the divine light and love of spirit. And now you take another bite. And how wonderful that is, and how it intensifies just a little bit more. And finally, you take the third bite and you relax and allow that to swell up inside of you. And as you stay with these feelings, this is a blissful feeling of spirit. You feel the energy, you feel the love, you feel the light of spirit. May you trust right here and right now where you are exactly. And may those gifts that you have received you pass on to others as you come in contact with them. May you always be content with yourself. And right here and right now, whether you know it or not, you are already there. You are the beauty, the power, the wisdom, the passion, the knowledge, the fire, the calm, the heart, and the soul of spirit. All you have to do is just let your light shine. Remember, all that you seek is already within you. You are a beautiful and loving manifestation of spirit. And so it is.
There is one life, one divine source, one presence, and that life is God. That life is love. That life is joy. That life is abundance. That life surrounds us. It is the air we breathe. It is the sun and its warmth. It is the song of the birds. It is the laughter of children. It is the beautiful flowers we see. And that life lives in each and every one of us. It lives in me, and it lives in you. That life is the creative force of all, knowing that as we see beauty in our imagination, the life of God is what brings it forth. Knowing that as we see beauty in this space we are in right now, that it is the essence of God that shows up. Knowing that all that takes place right here, right now, at the center of peace, is a manifestation of the beautiful oneness of God that manifests and flows through each and every one of us. I know that this service is already magnificent. I know that the word has power and it resonates through the hearts and minds of all who are listening. I know that the divine word flows through Reverend Tawana and is brought forth in all of its glory and power and magnificence. I know that the music that is performed here at the Center of Peace has the power to uplift every soul, because it is all God. It is all beauty. It is all joy. It is all uplifting. It is the essence of who we are. It is what we represent here at the Center of Peace in all its splendor. So I give thanks for this moment, for this day, for our musicians, for Reverend Twana, for all those who have helped to come together and serve and make this a magnificent service. I know everything has already begun in its manifestation. My words have power. They have already begun to manifest, but yet I will cast my words into the law of mind and allow them to continue to evolve. And I ask now that you anchor with me this prayer by saying together, and so it is.
Thank you, Alima, for that wonderful treatment, prayer, and thank you, Patricia, all the way from Nova Scotia, for that wonderful meditation. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you all to turn your attention with me, as I do, to our vision and our mission. As we take this opportunity to read it aloud together, let us read it in such a way where we read it knowing it to be so in our lifetime. You can find our vision and our mission written out in the cards, in the seats, in the pockets, in the seats behind you if you are not familiar with our vision and our mission. Our vision, a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored as the divinity within is experienced. And our mission, the center of peace, is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together throughout the world. And so it is. Excuse me. Let me invite you all now to please stand and join us as we prepare to sing our congregational song, I Am One. Our congregational song was written by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. You can find the lyrics to the song in the back of your chairs if you are, thank you, Kamar, if you are not familiar with our congregational song, so that you may be able to sing along with us. All right, we're ready. Miss out on this perfect opportunity to allow our eyes to glance around the room as we welcome each other into our sacred sanctuary this morning. Good morning and welcoming all. Yeah. Good morning. All right, you may be seated. Here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. All are welcome here at the Center of Peace. And if this is your first time here at the Center of Peace, celebrating life with us on a Sunday and our Sunday morning celebration, we'd love to be able to take this opportunity to welcome you into our sacred sanctuary this morning. If you are moved to stand, you can do so now. She gonna stand or no? All right. Oh, you was here last Sunday. Oh, okay. Me mind my business. All right. Well, why don't we take this opportunity to welcome each other into our sacred space this morning as we allow love to flow through us. And as an extension of it through our hands, we just say, welcome to the center of peace. I still know who you are. A unique and divine expression of love itself. Perfect in every way. I honor you. And truly, I am glad that you are here today. Yes, welcome to the center of peace. That's so it is. Yeah. All right. I think we have made it to that time in our service where it is time for our announcements as Judith comes forward, our board secretary. I don't know where I am in the lineup.
First.
I'm first.
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm Judith Crosby, Secretary, Board of Trustees. And Reverend Twana, would you like to share with us TCP's next journey together?
I certainly will. So let me, she's not here today.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So drum roll, please. Yes. So it has been a long time coming. As many of you know, we went to Egypt, the center of peace, in 2024. Can you believe it? And it was such a wonderful experience for this community to be able to travel together. This community has always wanted to travel together. We have done visioning sessions around the Center of Peace and the possibility of traveling together way before we even went to Egypt. And so when we got back from Egypt, there's a committee, myself, Donna Marie, and Marie Amy Taylor. We decided that we wanted to be very conscious and intentional about planning our next journey together. So you might remember and you might not remember, way back in 2025, we did some visioning together about our next journey. There were surveys that went out asking people some different questions about the possibilities of our next journey together. And I want you to know that the committee spent lots of time in prayer and lots of time in being open to possibilities for this community in a way that would be inclusive. I can speak for myself. The greatest thing, I mean, Egypt was Egypt, don't get me wrong, but the greatest thing for me was traveling with this community. To be on sacred grounds, to be traveling down the Nile River with a cup of coffee in my hand, and I could look to my left, and there was Sandy, and I would get so tickled by it, and I would look to my right, and there would be Deborah, and I would look behind me, and there was Donna, and it just went on and on and on and on. It just made the trip, for me, something I hadn't imagined it could be. So here we are, inviting the community again to consider and joining us for our next journey together. In 2027, the Center of Peace will be traveling to Bali. Bali! Yes. To Bali. No, Bali. Don't be confusing people, Hazel Spears. September 17th through the 26th, 2027. A bit of information. We're going to be having an information Zoom call September 16th at 7 p.m. We are inviting everybody who's interested in this sacred opportunity to journey together as a community, to plan on being on the Zoom call. We're traveling with Spirit Tours again, and Reverend Karen will be there to answer any questions that you might have about this opportunity to travel together as a community. The cost is around $3,500. That does not include the flights. It does include many of the meals, not all the meals, but a good majority of the meals. Once you make the decision whether or not this is for you, when you do sign up, some information, you'll want to be prepared to have an $800 deposit that is non-refundable to save your seat. Hazel already said, let the cat out the bag. It is a long flight. It can range between 22 and 27 hours. But it's a good time. We did it together, you know. If you have questions about whether or not it's safe to travel, Spirit Tours will be going to Bali if they're not there now in the next week or two. So it's still a safe place to go to and to experience. The weather there at the time of the month that we're going is one of the more suitable and perfect times to be going to Bali. And I should say that this trip is limited to 30 individuals. So last year, when we went to Egypt, we did have a waiting list, and some people ended up going with other communities. So I'm wanting you to know to go into prayer and take the time that you need to get centered, to get anchored, to decide if it's for you or not. And if it is, I would say be prepared to sign up. On the day of our information session or close to it, when we went to Egypt, the night we had the information session, everybody signed up. It was hours and it was booked. So take all the time you need, ask all the questions you might have of myself, Donna Marie, and Marie Amy Taylor. What you can plan on experiencing there is the opportunity to immerse yourself in the Bali way of life, a slowed down in life, immersed in ritual and the sacredness of the everyday moments with them and with each other. So I hope to be enjoying and experiencing Bali with you all. And I'm complete.
What's the day of that Zoom call?
The Zoom call date is September 16th at 7 p.m. There'll be in our newsletter and up on the wall and on our website a QR code that will take you to the Zoom call meeting. Okay? The days of the trip, September 17th through the 26th, 2027.
Thank you. Thank you. And now, this thing called you, Marilyn.
I don't see her.
Oh, she's not. Okay, all right then. All right, then we will go into beverages must have a lid on them. Please be mindful not to leave things behind. You can receive our Get Involved, Stay Inspired newsletter by scanning the QR code behind your seats. Please check out our website for more information at thecenterofpeace.org. Like us, follow us, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Practitioners are available after service for prayer. Written prayer requests can be placed in the prayer box located on the table at the front door. Wednesday, meditations are on Teams from 8 to 9 p.m. Details can be found on our website and in our newsletter. If you would like to announce a TCP-related activity at next Sunday's service, please email operations by Friday at operations@centerofpeace.org. And I'm complete. Thank you.
Grace and peace, TCP. Always good to be in the house with all of these wonderful vibrations. So did you know that you were delusional? And it's true. So anybody who has faith in a thing that can't actually be seen by those who make up the words and the terms they call you, and me too, delusional. And I don't know if it's good or not that I'm comfortable with that. But in that frame, I was thinking about this song, trying to be about my awe homework. And I was drawn into the notion that this song actually is a prayer as opposed to a melodic recording of a delusional observation. And I invite you into a movement of delusion with me as we envision the world as love intended it to be. I see trees of green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I see the God in you. I hear babies cry, then I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see enemies shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I see the God in you. We hear babies cry, and we watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And And so it is.
Thank you, Warren, for that beautiful interpretation of that song. So lovely. Could everybody please stand and repeat the affirmation after me? I live, move, and have my being in the abundance of spirit. Divine supply is unlimited. Constant and available to me now. I gratefully receive inspired ideas. Meaningful opportunities. Loving relationships. And every form of good that supports my highest expression. And so it is. You may be seated. Abundance is a spiritual idea. Ernest Holmes taught that money and material supply are not separate from spirituality. Everything begins as an idea in the mind before it becomes an experience in form. Abundance, therefore, is first a state of consciousness, a realization that we live in an infinitely creative universe. Money may be one expression of supply, but supply also appears as wisdom, health, friendship, purpose, time, creativity, opportunity, and the willingness to share our gifts. Scarcity tells us that there is not enough and that another person's success reduces what is available to us. Spirit reveals a different truth. Infinite life is not divided into small portions. It expresses uniquely and abundantly through every individual. When we recognize God as source, we no longer look to one person, one job, one client, or one circumstance as a sole channel of our good. Channels may change, but the source remains constant. This understanding does not encourage passivity. Consciousness and action work together. We listen for guidance, follow inspired ideas, develop our gifts, provide valuable service, and become responsible stewards of what flows through our lives. We do not chase prosperity from desperation. We participate in it from spiritual sufficiency. We give because life is giving. We receive because openness is part of the circulation of good. Today, we release the belief that our supply can be interrupted. Infinite intelligence is already arranging ideas, opportunities, partnerships, and connections beyond what we can presently see. Our work is to remain receptive, grateful, available, and willing. We affirm that every right resource appears at the right time and that the abundance flowing into our lives enables us to bless our families, our communities, and our world. This is from Ernest Holmes, Money is a Spiritual Idea, originally published in Uplift magazine, March 1918. The reading and affirmation was submitted by our practitioner, Mara Davis. Thank you. So it is.
So, many of you know, and because I say it all the time, that I'm on a journey from being deeply steeped in the thing that I called Christianity that seems has turned into something else, separate discussion. And I think of like the great gospel songs and how they sometimes in their grammar play into the notion of separation, right? But if you change a word and you change your attitude and you put yourself in the light that you know where to stand, then sometimes you can still get something out of what they say. So this particular tune is a classic gospel song by Charles Albert Tindley, who had a church named after him and stuff. He was good, and he wrote many hymns. And this is one of my favorite of his. And the first time I heard it as a child, I was like, when is by and by? And I discovered that in a quantum universe, by and by is right now. But I'm not going to complicate the lyrics with that. We can just know that even from the places where our bodies remember what our souls were reaching for, we can know that even though there's lots to know, we don't know it now. When can we know it? By and by. We are often tossed and driven on a restless sea of time. Somber skies and howling tempests oft succeed a bright sunshine. But in that land of perfect day, when all the mists have rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. We are often destitute of all the things that life demands. Want of food and want of shelter, lofty hills and barren lands, but we are trusting in the Lord, and according to the word, we will understand it better by and by. If you know it, you can come with me. We'll be singing by and by when the morning comes. All the saints of our God are gathered home. We will tell the story about how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Trials dark on every hand, and we may not understand all the ways that Spirit will lead us to that blessed promised land. But we are trusting in the Lord, and according to the word, we're gonna understand it better by and by. Oh, if you want to sing it, you'll understand it. Singing by and by when the morning comes. All the saints of our God are gathered home. We will tell the story about how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better Sing it like you believe it. And we'll be singing by and by. Oh, when the morning comes. Oh, the saints of our God are gathering home. We will tell the story about how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better. We will understand it better. We will understand it better by and
Wow. Gosh. Mr. Warren Cooper, can we give it up for Warren? Wow. Oh, gosh, really, I can just pack it up and take it on home. You know what I'm saying? That's filled us all up. Well, I am happy to be back here and serving, doing my part in the service. I was away for 2 Sundays, and I need to take this opportunity to thank everybody who held it down in my absence, all of our practitioners and our board members. And I especially want to thank Helen Moore and Barbara Jones, who delivered the messages in my absence. Yeah. Maybe one day, too, you'll have the opportunity to see the work that goes into creating a message. And we'll have a great appreciation for the person and their heart and their time to deliver, to bring something here every Sunday. So thank you, Barbara, and thank you, Helen. I would like to start us off, as I have been this year, with a moment of gratitude. It is our practice, a simple practice to open us up. If you all are wondering what that noise is, I think there's a generator on the other side of the wall. It's not, I don't think it's anything in here. So a moment of gratitude is a simple practice to open us up, to become a participant in the service, not just an observer of the service, but to be a part of it, to become open to the infinite and its intelligence that's flowing through you in its own perfect and unique way. So that's why we have a moment of gratitude, and we do this by working with our energy. We become aware of the energy of our heart, and we are conscious and intentionally then changing our energy. Because when we change our energy, we change the mood. And when you change the mood, you can change the moment. We are changing the mood. We are changing our energy. We are changing our consciousness in our moment of gratitude. When we change the mood, we can change our moments. And all we need is a moment to invite in a new idea. All we need is a moment to invite in the divine ideas that's flowing through us. All we need is a moment of clarity. All we need is a moment of insight. That's all we need. So this simple practice is quantum in its experience. So we are doing this practice to change our consciousness, quite frankly, to change our body in real time, perhaps, to change our lives. And so in our practice, what we do is we just simply put our attention on our heart. We bring all of our attention and our awareness into our heart area, starting giving ourselves the opportunity to feel the emotions of the heart, to feel gratitude and to feel love and to feel joy and to feel relief. So in a moment then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you all to drop into your heart, and all I'm asking you to do is to put your attention and your energy on your heart and to begin to feel the emotions there in your heart, to open us up, to change the mood and to change our consciousness. So don't let your body talk you out of this simple practice. So I want to invite you now to drop into your heart. And if you so choose, you can even put your hand over your heart. And simply take this moment to become aware of the emotions of the heart. To start to allow yourself to feel. To change your mood. To feel love. And to feel gratitude. To feel joy. To feel relief. To feel it in your heart. As we put our attention, as you put your attention on your sacred heart, your beautiful heart, your loving heart, your trusting heart, and nothing else. Feel it. Feel this love. Feel this gratitude as I invite you to think about a time when something changed in your life unexpectedly. And now you're on the other side of it. And be grateful in the by and by. Be grateful for the unexpected. Be grateful for this moment that you realize that you're on the other side of it. Be grateful. Let this gratitude fill you. Feel it in your heart. Stay aware of this gratitude. Stay aware of this love. Stay aware of it. It's changing the mood. It's changing the moment. Feel it. Be grateful for it. Deeply grateful to be on the other side. Grateful. Feel this gratitude within you and feel it all around you. Grateful. Slowly then, let us begin to bring our attention and our awareness back. Slowly, slowly coming back with our hearts open. In a different mood, in a different consciousness, in a different body. Slowly come back. Slowly come back. Slowly, slowly come back, feeling yourself supported by your seat and grounded by your feet. Come back. Grateful. Let us all just take the collective breath right here. So this morning, as always, I'd like to start us off with a few spiritual principles written by Ernest Holmes, and what we believe is what I'm reading from. And you can get a copy of this if you do a search online for Ernest Holmes and what we believe, or go to our website or get on our newsletter, sign up to receive our newsletter. You can get a copy of it as well. So this morning we're working with spiritual principle number 1, and it reads, we believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. And spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the Spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one Spirit. Spiritual principle number 7, we believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, that is, our head and our heart, and that anyone may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. And finally, spiritual principle number 4, we believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. Our theme for the month is Make Up Your Mind. And I want to start this morning with a reading from the Science of Mind textbook written by Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of religious science and science of mind, the teaching that we all study here. I'm reading from page 422 from a section that he titles General Summary, and this is his final conclusion. He says, in conclusion, what the world needs is spiritual conviction followed by spiritual experience. Ernest Holmes says, I would rather see a student of this science prove its principles than to have him repeat all the words of wisdom that have ever been uttered. It is far easier to teach the truth than it is to practice it. He says, but the practice of truth is personal to each. And in the long run, no one can live our lives for us. To each is given what is needed, and the gifts of heaven come alike to all. How we shall use these gifts is all that matters. That's followed by an exclamation point. To hold one's thoughts steadfastly to the constructive, to that which endures, and to the truth may not be easy in a rapidly changing world, but to the one who makes the attempt, much is guaranteed. He says the essence of spiritual mind healing and of all true religious philosophy is an inner realization of the presence of perfection within and around and about. It is the hope of heaven and the voice of God proclaiming, I am that which thou art, and thou art that which I am. He says it is far easier to teach the truth than it is to practice the truth. It may not be easy in a rapidly changing world to practice, but to the one who makes the attempt, he says, much is guaranteed. Much is guaranteed. In a rapidly changing world, it may be hard to trust our head and our heart when there's so much out there to decipher and to go through. But to the one who makes the attempt to align their head and their heart, much is guaranteed. It might not be easy, but if you make the attempt to change, much is guaranteed. So right here, I want to say that there is a real distinction to be made between make up your mind and a made up mind. Make up your mind, and a made up mind. One is full of choice. One is surrounded by infinite possibilities. One is surrounded by unlimited possibilities, and the other is dressed up in justifications. It defends its justifications. It defends all the reasons why we can't or we won't. A made-up mind. A distinct difference between the two. Make up your mind and a made-up mind. This teaching, New Thought, its greatest invitation is to change. It's to change. And many of us will justify why it is hard to change. And many of us will justify why we are unwilling to change and why we can't change. And it was, Helen so wonderfully reminded us in her talk that we should change the things that we can change, our thinking, and we should make peace with the things that we cannot change, our stories. Change, this teaching at the crux of it, at the core of it, is about change, and yet still many of us justify why it's hard to change. And mostly the reason why we justify or we say or we tell ourselves or we hold on to our stories about change and we don't change is because we think that our changing benefits someone else. So we don't do it. We don't practice it. Not really. So we don't do it. We don't practice it. Not really. And we might have some real good reasons why we don't do it. Ernest Holmes, he says that the mind of man is some part of the mind of God. Therefore, it contains within itself unlimited possibility of expansion and self-expression. So you might decide that you're not going to change or that you don't want to change, but oh, you can change. The mind of man is some part of the mind of God, and it is filled, it contains within itself. You contain within yourself unlimited possibilities of expansion and self-expression. If you want to change, you can change. See, because change benefits the one who change. Change benefits the one who change. You know, it is a peculiar kind of situation that I found myself in being a member of the Center of Peace for 15 years, and then becoming the senior minister, a peculiar kind of place to find oneself. See, I had been serving this community alongside many others who are still here in this community for 15 years as a volunteer first and a member and then as a practitioner. This place right here is the place I call home. These people matter to me. I value what these people have to say. I value their opinion. I value their time. It means something to me. These people here at the Center of Peace, and I am eternally grateful for their love. This is my home. This is the place I call home. This is the place I come to touch down, to get anchored in peace. This is the place I come to be affirmed. This is the place I come to for love. This is the place I come to gather my own self and to bring myself back into wholeness and to establish my own peace of mind. See, the Center of Peace belongs to me just as much as it belongs to anybody else. And I belong to the Center of Peace. This is my place and these are my people. So, when I stepped into the role of senior minister, it felt like I should, it felt like I had to move in a way as not to offend these people that I love and I value, and yet lead us forward as a congregation grounded in principle. On one hand, I felt like I had to do all that I could do to remain the same, as so not to offend. To remain the same, as so not to offend. It was like this: change, but don't change too much. Change, but don't change too much. You know, this teaching, in its rich, ancient origins and its tagline, so full and wrought with deep meaning, it says, change. You're thinking, change your life. Change. The teaching suggests that we cannot stay the same. It does not suggest that we change, but don't change too much. Change. Matter of fact, tell your neighbor, the teaching in one word. Change. Tell your other neighbor, the tagline is change. The teaching in one word, change. Why? Because change benefits the one who change. It's rich. It's simple. It's rich and it's simple and it's wrought with deep meaning. Change. Change benefits the one who change. And that can only happen when we make up our mind. You have to make up your mind to change. You have to make up your mind to be open and to embody and to embrace and to be aware, to stay aware of the infinite. You have to make up your mind to be open to love and the infinite ideas, the infinite intelligence that's flowing through you. You have to make up your mind to align your head and your heart. You have to make up your mind to change. Each one of us, we have to make up our minds to change. You see, I could have let my relationship with everybody, those who have been here, you know, some who have been my teachers, those that we grew up together spiritually, those relationships, I could have let those relationships and my desire not to offend anyone, I could have used it as justification as to not to change. I could have used it simply to stay the same as not to offend. I could have used all that and perhaps it would have been, justified. Change, but don't change too much. Maybe it would have been justified, to stay the same for them, to stay the same for the family. Because they can't handle it if I change too much. You know what I'm saying? So I had to test them out first. I put the little sneakers on. Oh. They can handle it. They can handle it. Woo! Then I got up here and I started singing. I was like, oh, they can handle it. They can handle it. Change, but don't change. Stay the same for them. Stay the same for the family. Stay the same for peace. To stay the same to try to keep the peace. To stay the same. You see, we have to be very careful, else our refusal to change might be our attempt to describe it as sacrifice. You got to make up your mind to change. It's not sacrificial. It's not selfish. It is the exact thing that is leading us to dissolve our sense of separation. Because when we open up and embody and embrace the divine power and presence of God that is within us, we are becoming more and never the less. It is at no one's detriment when you make the decision to change. In fact, they benefit from it. When you become more God, they benefit from it. When you become more light, they benefit from it. When you become more open to the divine power and presence of God, seeking its expression through you, they benefit from it. But you have to make up your mind to change. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. because our refusal to change, it doesn't serve them. It doesn't serve them. It just keeps you the same. I'm going to say it again. Our refusal to change, it doesn't serve them. It just keeps you the same. You think they can't handle it? No, it's just you. Being the same. You think they can't handle it? You have to make up your mind. I had to make up my mind to change. See, change is our own ramp. It's our own ramp, and it is the only ramp to dissolve our sense of separation. It's change. It's tearing the walls down between you and me. It's tearing the walls down between my head and my heart. It's dissolving any sense of separation that I have about me and God and the divine power and presence of God. So our decision to change, it dissolves. It dissolves our sense of separation and puts us on the road to discover the great I am at the depth of our core. It puts us on the road to discover, as Ernest Holmes said, that thou art what I am, and I am what thou art. Make up your mind. Change dissolves our sense of separation of the other. Yeah, it feels like we should just leave it right there, right? They can handle it. And you can handle it too. Change. Change. Make up your mind. Let us take this opportunity then to drop into our hearts. And to begin to feel the emotions of the heart. Warren, why don't you come up and join me, play a little bit on the piano. As we drop deeper into our hearts, feeling the emotions of the heart, feeling gratitude in this moment. When the unexpected change showed up in our lives and we are on the other side of it. Feel gratitude in your hearts for it. Be grateful in this moment. Stay aware of the love in your heart. As you make the choice to change. Be grateful for the awareness that you can change, that things can change. Be grateful. Feel it. Feel this gratitude. Feel it in your hearts. Practitioners, why don't you come up and join me today? Let's pray. Join me. Let's make a circle. If anybody wants to have prayer today, stand up and come in the middle. We're going to pray today. If you want prayer, stand in the middle. us pray. Our chamber prayer practitioners, there's only one mind, one power, one presence, one infinite reality. It is love, it is light, it is ever present and everywhere. It's great love, it's great power, it's great joy, it's peace. Its intelligence is flowing through us now. And we can never be separate and apart from all that God is. I know it to be moving in us in such a way that we become more and more and more open to embody and embrace this infinite love and this joy, this peace and its ideas, its clarity, its wisdom is ours now. Its essence flowing through us, causing us to become more and nevertheless, moving us back into wholeness and perfection now. I know now that each one of us become more available to it than we've ever been before. It's love, it's light, it's life in us, through us, and as us. I declare its highest and its best on everybody's behalf and my behalf, unfolding in ways that is seemingly out of nowhere. Great thanks for being a witness to what I cannot see, to what the eyes cannot see, and perhaps the ears cannot hear, and yet feeling this essence within me, I give thanks for it, knowing it to be so. And that the same God in me is the same God in you. I do give great thanks. As we release our words, we let them go into the infinite law of mind that we know is always saying yes. And it is doing so now. So we all come together in agreement by saying, and so it is. So it is.
is a peace, a holy peace. There is a peace. Oh, there is a peace, a holy peace. There is a peace that is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. Is shining for you, coming in to make you whole. The Holy Spirit is all around you. The Holy Spirit, oh, Holy Spirit is all around you. The Holy Spirit.
And so it is. Warren, we need a piano, man. Just a little bit. You take your seats. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we have certainly moved to that time in our service where we are called to or asked to give and to share at the Center of Peace. It is our tithes and our offerings. So as our practitioners come forward, please, I want to invite you all and ask you all to please take out your gifts, your tithes and your offerings. As we take this opportunity to acknowledge those who give online, those who've already given online, and those who are giving online, let us take it all into the storehouse. As we take this opportunity to turn within and to move into prayer, won't you join me in affirming and knowing truly that there is only one life, one mind, one power, one presence, one essence, one energy. It is divine. It is ever seeking expression in us, through us, and as us, ever giving of itself to itself and through itself. Therefore, we can never be without. We can never go without, for it is ever giving. And I know then that as we give, that we are blessed to be open to receive evermore. So I know that every gift that we receive today, that it moves us into a peace out into the world, ever shining its light as a beacon for anybody and everybody who is simply ready to change, to be open to the unlimited and infinite possibilities that awaits our recognition and is seeking its greatest and grandest expression in us, through us, and as us. This love and this joy and this wisdom, this beauty and this truth, so that we all may become a witness to it, one and the other and in ourselves. So I know that just as we are blessed by every cent that we receive today, that the giver too is blessed 1,000,000 times fold, and simply it can be no other way. So for every cent that we receive, I give thanks. Truly, truly, I do give thanks. And so it is.
Give when you receive. When you give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what to whom? When we give, who's giving what to whom? When we receive, who's giving what to whom? When we give, it so. At the level of our giving, we receive. Oh, when we give, who's giving what to who? When we receive, who's giving what to who? When we give, know that God is all there is. So who's giving what? Who's giving what? Who's giving what to whom?
And so it is, and so it is. Thank you. Yes. All right. Well, we have done it yet again. I want to call the choir forward as we prepare to sing our closing song, our release, to lead us in the singing of our closing song. And as the choir comes forward, I want to remind you that our practitioners are here. They have on the purple stoles. If you are desiring prayer after service, you can find one of our practitioners with the purple stoles. They stand ready to join you in prayer, knowing the truth with you, for you, and about you. This is just as good a time. Why don't you all stand? Y'all ain't ready to go? Yeah, I want to remind everybody to call somebody and check in on them. Let them know that they are loved and that they matter. And if there's anything from the service today that is resonating with you, please don't keep it to yourself. Share it with somebody. And if there's something that is so resonant with you that is just too good, you can invite them to come and be with us. And please do. So, if you do not have time to stay for prayer after service, but would like to have prayer, we have a prayer box on the other side of the petition, and you can write out your prayer request, and our practitioners will receive your prayer request, and we'll be praying for you all week. Now, I think that we are all set and ready, Al.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself.
Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand.
But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through one more day,
you have got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in
as we journey on throughout our week, let me remind you that this teaching is steeped in its ancient and rich, filled with deep meaning origins way before Ernest Holmes. The tagline was and still is the same. It's one word, change. Because change benefits the one who changed. And so it is. And so it is. Hallelujah. God.
Today is a good day. I welcome it with peace. I begin this day
Don't change too much. Don't change
with a
too much.
grateful heart. Good things are flowing into my life today. Today is a good day. Today is a good day, and I welcome it with peace. I begin this day with a grateful heart. Good things are flowing into my life today. I choose to see the beauty in this day. This day is filled with peaceful energy. I am open to the blessings of today. I trust this day to unfold beautifully. I am ready for the good of this day. My heart is calm, my spirit is open. I move through the day with ease and trust. This day is kind to me. Today is a good day. I welcome it with peace. I begin with a grateful heart. Good things are flowing into my life today. Today is a good day. I welcome every blessing. Today is a good day, and I smile into this morning. Good day, good day, good day. Peace today, joy today. Today brings me peace in gentle ways. Today brings me joy in simple moments. Today brings me blessings in perfect timing. This day supports me in beautiful ways. I receive today with an open heart. My energy is light, peaceful and steady. I believe good things can happen today. Everything I need comes at the right time. I choose calm throughout this day. I choose peace throughout this day. I choose gratitude throughout this day. I choose joy throughout this day. Today is a good day. I welcome it with peace. I begin with a grateful heart. Good things are flowing into my life today. Today is a good day. I welcome every blessing. Today is a good day, and I smile into this morning. Good day, good day, good day, good day. Peace today, joy today. I am thankful for this breath. I am thankful for this moment. I am grateful for the gift of today. Today is a beautiful beginning. Today is a good